Hello everyone, in this video I will show the testing for tracking phase of the proposed system. As we mentioned before, in order to locate the mobile phone inside the building, we have been used trilateration technique. To prove the concept of trilateration, we need at least 3 access points as shown here. This is access point 1, which is represented by Raspberry Pi. This is access point 2, and this is access point 3. 3 of them are located at a specific place, and both of them has measured both dimension xy has measured by meter regarding to the dimension of the room. Then after that, inside on this mobile phone, Wi-Fi analyzer has been installed. This application will scan all the existing Wi-Fi access point or all existing Wi-Fi network, then gather the RSSI from these 3 access points. After that, we'll find the distance. We'll apply mathematical model, which is a free space path loss model, to find the distance between the mobile phone and these 3 access points. Let us see that. As we mentioned before, this application will run on the background of the mobile phone. As shown here, the application has scanned the 3 access point, which is already predefined access point actually. Access point 1, 2, 3, and get the RSSI from 3 of them. After that, convert this RSSI to the distance, and after that send this distance along with the mobile phone MAC address to the cloud database. The cloud database has received the data successfully and store them on the cloud database on the cloud and send the acknowledgement back as shown here. And let us check the database. We have been using the workbench just to view the database. This distance with the mobile phone MAC address that's sent by the mobile phone, the cloud stored inside table named Wi-Fi info as shown here. After that, there is another application has been installed on Bluemix, which is backend application responsible to find the exact location of the mobile phone by applying trilateration technique. Let us see this application, which is the one PHP application named. It's work in real time and update the location every 2 seconds. The first page of the application is ask the owner at the beginning of the installation of the system to set the coordinate of each access point inside the building by set the MAC address of the access point, then X coordinate and Y coordinate in meter dimension, in meter unit. Let us set the MAC address for the first access point. The first access point has allocated on, which is that one, has allocated on 3x, it was 3x, yes, and 0y. And the second access point uses MAC address, it was 0, 0 at the start point. And the third access point, the coordinate of each access point has to be more accurate when measured, because any random coordinate will affect on estimate the location of the mobile phone inside the building. Here I think no, it was 0x and y 3 meter. After click submit, this data will store in cloud database as shown here. The data has stored successfully inside table named setting, and then immediately the trilateration process start running and find the exact location of the person, of the mobile phone. And the trilateration will repeat the same process to find out if the mobile phone has changed the location every 2 seconds. As shown here is real time and run automatically on the IBM Bluemix. Also, let us check the data, the data that has been used to set up a system, if it is stored successfully in database or not. We assume that stored in table named setting, which is the one has stored successfully. After that, after iteration, find the exact location of the person. Will store the table, the coordinate or the location of the person in two tables. First table will store only the last known position, and the second table will keep a history of for the last minute. Let us check if that's last minute table. Current location, this one, let's just store actually only the last known location of the mobile phone along with the MAC address of this mobile phone. The last minute location, you will keep a history only for last minute, just to have security to know in case of the emergency case. That one will say has saved the location of the person for the last minute. This what has done for the backend application, which is on the cloud, which is totally responsible to calculate the to estimate the location of the person, and this backend application doesn't have not accessed by any user, just by the system. I mean, it is backend, but not managed or accessed or viewed by the user. After that, there is another application has been created on Bluemix. This, let us go to check it. This application, let us go to IBM dashboard. It's a front end application to view the location of the person on floor map of the building. Clicking. It's running in real time also. This application will be accessible by the security team in order to view the location of the individual, the last known location of the individual on the floor map of the on the floor plan. That one, which has been created based on this application has developed by using Node-RED, IBM Lumix Node-RED, as shown here. This application will read the data every 2 seconds from the database, retrieve the user coordinate from the database every 2 seconds, then we'll plot it on the floor plan or on the floor plan of the building. Let us check if it's in. Yeah, it is as shown here. It received the main function of it received the coordinate in meter, converted to pixel as shown here, and that as yeah, same pixel. Let us see how it's plot this coordinate on the floor plan. This is the interface of this application, which represent the floor plan of the building. As shown here, it's running in real time on Bluemix, and this is the point, or this is the location of the mobile phone. Wait every 1 second or 2 seconds from the database and update the location of the mobile phone on the floor plan. Let's refresh every 2 seconds. This was has done for tracking phase, and let me show you the front end application, which is running on real time, and this is the PHP application, which is represent the backend application to calculate the exact location of the person, also in real time. And let me show you the server that link the Android application to the cloud, which is this one. Oops. This is the current server. And this is when it's running in real time running also. It's work to gather any data received on the gathered by the mobile phone and the Android application and send it immediately to the cloud database. Thank you for your listening.